Okay guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to change the analog sticks on a PlayStation 5 controller. Now I initially had already changed the analog sticks to TMRs, but unfortunately the left hand side is still malfunctioning, so I'm just going to go ahead and do one more replacement just to check and confirm if it's the analog stick that's broken or if it has further issues. And I wanted to go ahead and record this video to go ahead and show you how to do that. Now for this repair, you're going to be needing a Phillips screwdriver, you're going to be needing some flux, you're going to obviously be needing some a soldering iron, and some tweezers. Now I went ahead and purchased this tool, and I'm gonna let you know right now guys, this is the tool you need to make this process so much easier. This will literally allow you to remove the analog stick and desolder it from the motherboard at once, instead of you having to remove every single solder from every single pin. This allows you to remove it at once. So yeah, let's get started. One more tool you're going to be needing is a pry tool. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and start here on the edges of the bottom of the remote, and you want to release both of them. Now just be very careful, especially if you're using something metal. You don't want to put too much pressure in it because you can damage some of the edges. So once you have this released, now because I already opened this releases a lot faster, but if it's still in, let's say like this, and you only have these two released, then you're going to want to come here and you're going to want to pry. But remember, just be gentle, especially if you're using metal. Now you can always put just a little bit of pressure upwards on this end and it helps release. You can do this here like this too. And it releases. Once this is released, you're going to kind of like wiggle it out. And it comes right out. Okay, now the next step is you have to remove these triggers here. Now, so all you really have to do is just kind of like insert here in the middle. You don't want to put too much strength, but just kind of wiggle it out. And just like kind of like pry up, with not too much pressure, and it comes right out. It's very easy to take out. So what that does is that now that allows you to get to the other two screws that you have to release with the Phillips screwdriver. So now let's do that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Once you release those 4 screws, you're going to turn this around. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. Okay. There goes one, there goes another. Once you're up to the step, what you do is you place it down like this. You put your 2 pointer fingers there, and you just kind of like push upwards, and it comes right out, just like that. What you do is just lift battery and disconnect. Disconnecting battery, you just kind of have to like wiggle it out. You never want to like pull or put too much pressure outwards. You always just kind of want to like wiggle things out a little bit. You go ahead and you always just want to be careful. It doesn't really give issues to close or anything like that, but you know, you still always want to just be cautious and careful. Okay, so now once we're here, we go ahead and we disconnect everything from the board. Let's see, let's take this out. Let's take this out. So now this is the one that's given issues. It's actually the right one. It just looks left when you have it in this angle. But if you turn it around, it's the right analog stick. Okay. So now we got to go ahead and release these cables. So just take a mental note. It's yellow, green, black, and red on both sides. Okay. So now you got tweezers. Make sure your soldering iron is ready to go. Now you can kind of push out from the analog sticks and it's going to come right out. These you can literally just pull them out, or like I like to say, just wiggle them out. Okay, so this is the one that we're going to be working on, right? So I'm going to go ahead and grab my motherboard holder. Now we're going to go ahead and change the tool. Obviously in this process we have to be very, very careful because this is very hot. Sorry about the noise. It's very annoying noise. But I'm pretty sure it's meant to be annoying. Just so they can alert you. Alright, now we're going to wait for this to get hot. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and clean this. And we're just going to wait for that to get to 350. Okay, now that we are at 350 degrees, we're going to put this here. And now we're going to go ahead and insert this tool. And you guys are going to see how cool this is. So now the idea is to kind of just find where the holes are. There's a bunch of holes here and you're supposed to kind of like fit them into place. So we're going to go ahead and do this. There it is. So now peep this, guys. Look at that. Look how it comes right out. Came right out. See that? Now before you would have to try to remove every single hole you see there. You got to remove the solder. You used to extend everything so much. Now with this tool, you can just release everything instantly. So now I wanted to show you guys that. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward the rest of the video. Alright folks, so that is how you change the analog sticks on a PS5. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe and like.